Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the collaboration space for our latest episode. And with me today to kick off a discussion is Paul Gunia from Shure. How are you, Paul?
I'm great today, Nancy. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy that you're here. So today we're going to talk about, how can we get a lot of spaces and this collaboration technology installed quickly and make it easier to support. Paul, can you talk a little bit about how Shure can help out with that?
Definitely, definitely. So Sure's been in the integrated AV space for a very long time. Obviously, we're a 96-year-old company, and innovation is really in our DNA. Right? We've been innovating for decades. We were innovating, with microphones, with the MXA 910 microphone, the first microphone with only network ports. Right? No more analog connectors. And we continued that innovation with our new DSP software in Telemix Room. Right? So we basically virtualized what was a rack mount box down to a piece of Windows software, which was really incredible. Incredible work by the team to do everything that they did, and it just makes everything so much easier to install. Right, you get a PC that's already running Microsoft Teams. You install our software right along it, and you route a microphone to it, and boom, you are basically done installing a conference room.
So
So
I'm hearing less hardware already. Is that what I'm hearing?
that is a theme of IntelliMix Room. Less hardware, less
Mhm.
connectors, less little things to go wrong. I don't know how many rooms I've been in when it was a USB connector or a USB hub or an HDMI run that was taking a whole conference room down. It was these cables, connectors, extenders. How do we remove all these little failure points from the room? And that was through software.
So, Paul, talk to me a little bit about, Shure's work with Microsoft and Crestron and certification of devices and applications and what that means for
Sure.
ease of use.
Sure, yeah. So Microsoft certification is huge in this industry. As we all know, Microsoft Teams is taking the world by storm, and getting certified for those platforms, is even more important. It's that stamp of approval that this product, operates at a very high level, and it's very reliable for you to install. Right, so it has that stamp of approval from Microsoft. And what's interesting about IntelliMix Room software is that it actually runs on a Crestron PC, right? So there's a whole nother partner in your corner standing behind your solution. And it's really kind of the three of us coming together. It's Crestron, Shure, and Microsoft bringing this innovation to our customers in a really great way.
So, kind of a triple threat there coming together.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And they are industry titans. As you know, Crestron, one of the biggest names in AV for decades as well. But they haven't, been focusing on audio the way Shure has only been focusing on audio for our 96 years. So it was a very easy partnership to make, right? We didn't have a lot of overlap in terms of our portfolios. It was a very neat, good fit for us to work together.
And sounds like you're focusing on the strengths of each company and kind of bringing them together in one complete package for everyone.
You nailed it, Nancy. That's where we're going. It's the best of both worlds. It's the best of the video distribution, PCs from Crestron, best audio from Shure, all combined with that stamp of approval from Microsoft
Mhm.
to get any room in your enterprise to sound great.
Great. And I know this was launched not too long ago. Do you have any feedback from customers or just, the AV community on what this means?
People are blown away. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you were able to do this!" So it's this kind of look of amazement when we actually go through the demo, show them how it works, and they listen to it and like, "Wow, that totally upends the way I was going to design a conference room. This is going to be completely different now, right?" So it's really opening people's eyes to what's possible.
And I think that having this easier experience is maybe going to entice some people back to the office who may not want to go back to the office, who are, used to that easy work from home. I run my own system, everything is great. It sounds like this is going to help out with that.
Well, that's an interesting point. That's a great point. I think this whole work from home really kind of raised the bar for everyone's experiences, right? Everyone's used to having their own face in a box. Everyone's used to
Mm.
having these microphones kind of inches away from their face, and depending upon how much effort someone put in, it was either a good experience or a great experience. I mean, people were using podcast microphones for stand-up meetings, right? Kind of weekly meetings, and people are all out with professional rigs. So when we go back to the office, people are going to be expecting that high level of audio, high level of video, and the solutions in rooms need to live up to that.
Yeah, sounds like a great solution for the great return to work. So I think that's it for today. I want to thank Paul Gunia from Shure for joining me today. Paul, I hope you had a good time.
Thanks for having me, Nancy. It's been great.
You're welcome. And we'll see you next time in the collaboration space. For more information, visit avispl.com/Shure.